much past day.
Yo, 420 kids, live direct in effect, man. It's going down. Oklahoma City bound to D-Town. Knowledge is key. Dirty Mac, and what's happening?
What's the biz, naives?
Hey, man.
Oh, sheesh.
Fresh off the flop, man. Like, share, subscribe. Fresh off the flop. Today, man, in today's episode, we're going over these rappers being sacrificed. You know what I mean? Hey, man, that's a clean piece. What inspired you to put that piece together, man? That headpiece and that guard.
Hey, bro, it's that God spirit right there, man. It just come together like that shit. You just wake up, that shit be on like that, bro. Square business.
Straight like that. That's player. You put that together, player. You put that together.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, we Batman and Robin tonight, shit. You know, we gotta step it up.
Hey, for real. So like I say, man, I think, me personally, I think these music labels are sacrificing the rappers, the artists. They taking out insurance policies on them. They sending them in major cities, sometimes as much as 3-4 nights a week. You hear me? City to city to city. You're out of your comfort zone, and they not protecting them, man. Give me a little insight of what you think.
Man, so I think as a hood psychologist, I think you always got to start at the beginning to understand the end. You got to see the route somebody took. If somebody running a 100-yard dash, you're gonna start off from the front and see who got the jump. You know, who kicked in and caught up with somebody. You got to run the whole race to truly see how the race went. So, you know, when I look at the essence of James Brown, the Temptations, a lot of them people was heavy on drugs, and they produced a lot of music. They could dance, you know, but a lot of it was drug induced. It was drug induced. Not saying they don't have the talent. Ray Charles, you know, I ain't really heard about him being on those drugs and nothing like that. Stevie Wonder, there are some people that are there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they had. Go ahead. Yeah, you good. But they had something else to tap into their mind. Stevie Wonder, blind. You know, some people have to do something to sit back, you know, relax. So, you know, there are people, man. You know, Michael Jackson, Prince. It's people out there that definitely makes you understand the beginning to know where we at. So I definitely understand exactly what you're saying. And man, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it on these rappers being
technical difficulties right now. Mic check. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You in the Matrix? Why you in the Matrix?
That's
he in the Matrix on that motherfucker. I don't know what's going on. But there it is. There it is. Yeah. On my screen, it's like you was in the Matrix. I'm seeing all the green lines and shit. You hear me?
Oh, square big. Hey, that's what it's doing. Yeah, that's what it's doing. Hey, they don't want us to break down the science, man. They don't want us to break down the science on what's taking place, bro. But yeah, I know we got a clip. We got a clip to go into.
Yeah, man. Let's give a little insight from the brother, man. Let's see what he on.
Go down these rabbit holes. I'm just saying, like, Michael Jackson not waking up one day, Prince not waking up one day, Bruce and Brandon Lee, Bob Marley, all of these things have crossed my mind, you know, as I'm going and saying I need to innovate what these contracts are, not just for me, but for all artists. It's not about me getting my masters back. It's about freedom. And I say on a new song, I say, if I would put myself in harm's way to get my masters, they would put themselves in harm's way to stay the master.
Uh,
Mm,
man.
mm, damn,
Mm-mm.
ain't that
So,
about a bit?
so like I said, so when you see these rappers mysteriously being targeted behind the scenes for their masters and a big major payout, they take insurance policies out on them. Once again, this is the African American youth. To me, kids is anywhere from 15 to the age of 30, you know, and that's not saying they might be a fully grown adult, but you don't have grown man responsibility and grown woman until you get the responsibility. That's when you become an actual grown man or woman. So a lot of people be, you know, in what you call it, in the nest. They never leave the nest. You know what I mean? So, like I said, a bunch of kids, they give these youngsters at times, many times over, a couple of millions. Imagine being a multi-millionaire and you 21 or something. You hear me? The flossing, the popping, the just the natural sex. You know what I mean? At that age in your 20s, hormones are raging, and you're a millionaire. You can have damn near anything you want. So you're around a whole bunch of undesirable people who don't have it. You know, that's where the classism issues come in, man. Stop all that flossing. When you're going out of town, get you some security. There's a couple times being a former club owner, you know, Webby might be in this motherfucker. You hear me? Motherfucker got on $50,000 chains. Hey, man, it's terror security. Go watch that nigga, man. You know what I mean? You be an owner. You don't want an incident like that to happen in your club. That'll fuck up business. You know what I mean? So, as far as the rappers protecting themselves, man, instead of targeting them, I think we should formulate a lot of security shit and form some security jobs, you know, on the police security, get control of your city, man. Because that's just my little insight on it, man. It's I say they be in summer or at the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I mean? They're at the wrong place at the wrong time. Is that possible even when you're murdered, when your life has been taken? Is that an actual factual statement?
Wrong place at the wrong. Hell yeah. Like, I done seen that shit happen. You can be at the wrong place at the wrong time and something pop off and you just a casualty of war shit. But bro, big ups to everybody out there that's rocking out here with us. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be anywhere, but shit, you chose to come out and be out here with us. Shit, you know, yeah, it's what's happening. But on what the bro Kanye said, bro, a lot stuck out to me with that. Number one, he said the contracts need to be further looked into, and he didn't just want to do it to him; he wanted to do it for future people too. But he spoke on all these rappers with the bad contracts, but it takes me back to bigger than rap, because what is it about people with special, unique abilities or special, unique abilities to communicate or be in contact with people or be able to just communicate? What is it about this? You're able to teach a person a certain art. What is it about these people why it feels like we got to take these motherfuckers out? Because he also brought up Brandon Lee and Bruce Lee. How does Bruce Lee's son get shot on the set and the gun real, but it's supposed to be a cap gun? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does some of this stuff we have to really be looking at with a very close eye, because a lot of the prophets or a lot of these people that come back, we don't know what they come back looking like. Like, let's first say that whatever created, whatever, nobody knew that we would be out here presenting the information the way we present it right now. We wouldn't be able to communicate with y'all if everybody knew how things was going to happen. We don't know how things are going to happen. So with that being said, what is it about these people with special potential that there has to be a system in place to put them in a place where you are trapped in anything? I mean, you're trapped in acting, you trap if you're in a trap, you trap if you're a truck driver, you trap if you're a male person, you trap, you know what I'm saying? A contract. Man,
That's the first time you need to
trap.
teach them. Stop
It's a
worrying about these
trap.
Cons.
Man. A cons trap. Y'all hear that? That cons trap, yeah, it's something else. But yeah, man, with this sacrificial lamb stuff that's going on, bro, I just don't think it's a reason just to sacrifice a person. Tupac, he always felt like something was gonna happen, or so, just because of the way he talked. I mean, bro went to jail for a rape case. When everybody in the world know Tupac, bro, he buzzed damn near every celebrity you think about. You still hear him talking about what Tupac did to him, for real. You know, to this day, you still hear about it. So why was this dude targeted this certain type of way before he could even meet his potential or know his potential? Why was he targeted in that fashion? Like, you have literally every agency you think about following one person around because they can speak and communicate with people to a point where it seems powerful. You know, we seen this back in the 60s, the 50s, when Malcolm, Martin, Dick Gregory came up in this day and age. I mean, it was some powerful brothers that came up in them times. So we look at it and say, why the ones that sold out, that did the contract, and they kept their place? They didn't say whatever they wanted to say. Why do they garner so much attention? But the one who said, hey, I'm here to rescue, they knew their mission. Why are they always, you know what I'm saying? Why are they being the ones that's always sacrificed? You know, it's consistent. It's consistent.
Hey, man, I say that's because we're looking for a leader of a nation instead of a nation of leaders, man. You hear me? We don't need a leader of a nation. We need a nation of leaders. So leadership can be learned. It's learned abilities, like tying your shoes. You can cultivate your leadership, man. And a lot of these musicians, rappers, you know, actors or etc. But we're talking about the rappers right now in city to city. You hear me? And in the Chitlin circuit, clubs like where they in the ghetto clubs. You hear me? They going to. That's why I say on one end, gang violence is being condoned and demonized by everybody. So what a better way to kill the prophets and pass it off as gang violence, any ordinary gang violence. We can't even visualize that shit being a conspiracy because they keep the gang violence in front of us so much. You hear me? Black on black crime. Black on black crime, black on black crime, black on black crime, black on black crime, black on black crime. You hear me? So we can't even visualize a narrative where they're profiting off of. They don't even give the artist 10%. They profiting off of 90% of the motherfucking music, the creativity, all the shit. That's the one thing that we should be fucking complaining about. You hear me? But we don't have a problem with that. You know, and now our children are getting murdered, assassinated. It's not even happening at the concerts now, where you're in a whole big group of people. I'm talking about they're at the store. There is
getting something to eat.
These agencies are secretly following them. You hear me,
man? I mean, y'all seen Power, didn't you? You seen Power? Them agencies say go several times. You know, he hired these security agents, somebody trying to whack him, security agency whack him and get rid of the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all think these shows, and we think that these shows don't be having, a lot of this shit be realer than meets the eye. It meets the eye, bro. But yeah, man, hey, bro, some wild shit happened to me today. Even to speak on it. I know we talking about the rappers being sacrificed, but me and my lady, bro, we hit the mall today. We go to the mall. So a lady from a perfume salon outside the mall, she say, here, y'all try these. She got these little flag things that she done sprayed perfumes and cologne on. She want to smell them. She smell them. We go in there and look at them. Now my lady look at some of them. I look at the little roll-on oils. Keep in mind, me, myself, I got pounds of oils, different oils that I refill, that I keep in my pocket. I keep them and refill them all the time. You know what I'm saying? All right, so bust it. So we walk, we smell the stuff, look at it. They don't really have a lot of stuff. Say, all right, you know, we cool, you know, we good on it. We don't want nothing. We walk down a little bit. I pull out my oil. I say my oil smell way better than the oils they in there trying to sell. They don't have nothing like this. So I put some on my arm. She smelled it. We keep walking down. I turn around. I see two Mexican girls running down the behind us, talking about stay right there. What's in your pockets? You put our oils in your pockets. I said, bitch, what the fuck is you talking? I turn around
What?
immediately. Like, bitch, what the
What?
fuck is you talking about?
Yeah,
What
bitch,
is you
I'm finna
talking
show
about?
you.
She
Oh, yeah,
said,
I'm finna be
hey, yeah,
all
she said,
niggerish.
oh,
I'm finna
bro,
be
god damn,
all the
homie,
niggas,
for real.
stereotypes.
Hey, oh
Bitch,
my
you
god,
punk ass
hey,
bitch.
bro,
Everybody
oh,
in the store
bro,
finna hear
oh my
me. You
god.
hear me?
Hey,
Bitch.
see
Yeah.
that's hey man, but see, hey, at first I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I said, okay, I was right there with the oils. Maybe she mixed it up. I said, bitch, is you talking about this right here? I pulled that oil out of my pocket. I said, is you talking about this? She said, yeah. She said, but did you take some of our oils? And the other bitch says, you took something. I said, man, y'all better get the fuck out of my face. Like I said, I asked you, was you talking about this? She said, well, just pull your pockets out and show us. I said, bitch, you done lost your motherfucking. I said, babe, come on, let's go. I said, you bitches gonna do something or y'all finna get your ass cussed. Y'all get the fuck away from me. By the time I keep talking, the security's coming down there with the store owner. Soon as they get there, they ask what's going on. They like, ho, calm down, because now it is a scene. I'm like, this embarrassing the fact that you would run down the motherfucker in the mall and assume or act
That's
like
why
that
you
I done
gotta
took
play the
something
role.
that you
That's why you
that
gotta
you
play
even
the
say.
role. Oh,
Yeah,
you punk
yeah,
ass bitch. You
yeah,
racist
yeah,
bitch.
yeah,
You fucking
yeah,
you
for real.
fucking you hear me?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
stereotyping
real
because
shit.
I'm black. You
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah,
Bitch,
yeah.
I want you
You gotta
fired.
play.
You hear me? Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta play the
yeah,
role. You gotta be
real shit.
aggressive and all
Yeah,
that
real shit.
bullshit. She's
Real shit.
stereotyping.
Real
Bitch, I don't
shit.
got nothing to lose. You
Yeah,
at work. You
yeah,
at work,
yeah,
bitch.
hell yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, now we finna cost you your
You
job.
all kind of
Now we
punk
finna
ass
cost you
bitches.
your job.
No,
Now we
I don't
finna
want you
cost
to
you your
get
job.
fired. I don't want
Yeah,
you to get
I
fired.
want you
But
to.
you
For
all
real.
you
Fuck
all
that.
kind of punk ass
Fuck that.
bitches though.
Fuck that.
You all kind of punk ass bitches. You hear me?
The
For real.
bitch wanted me to go to jail for taking nothing. I'm
And for
like,
being black.
okay, bro. You know what I'm
For
saying? You know
being
what I'm
black.
saying? Hey,
Goddamn.
for real. And then I'm looking at
It's how the
myself,
rappers are being targeted.
bruh.
It's how we say they being
Even hold
demonized.
on,
Yeah.
even the store owner and the security. Soon as they get there, they hear what's going on. The store owner say, "Y'all go back to the store. Y'all not even supposed to come out of no store and do nothing like that. If something like that happened, we got surveillance cameras in the store." Cause that's the first thing I told them. Bitch, y'all got cameras. Go look at your camera. Don't. Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
I'm not the motherfucker to come over here with shit. Go check your shit. Don't come to me talking about did I do nothing. You better know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, swear. But at the beginning of the day, they got sent back to the store. They came and they tried to apologize.
They like
Motherfucker don't want to hear your apology. You say, yeah, motherfucker don't want to hear your apology. Yeah, say goddamn. Yeah, for real. Yeah,
Really?
big time. But the security walks around. He was laughing about it. He was laughing about it. He was like, that shit illegal. Like, y'all go file a complaint at the mall, they'll get fined. They'll get, stuff that happened around that for real. But the owner of the store, he sent them back over there quick. Like, y'all not even supposed to do no shit like that. And he said, I seen him come in, but I didn't see nothing like that. And like you froze, bro.
Froze.
Yeah.
My shit
I don't
froze.
know. Oh, okay.
My shit moving.
See, he in the matrix. It
No,
look.
my shit moving.
Huh?
No, it must.
It is.
It don't look froze on my shit.
Word life.
That's what it was doing earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, what you think about are all these rappers? Are they all getting killed in California? I mean, we know Pac got killed in California, wasn't it? Then Biggie get killed in California. What's this? Oh, a lot of cash, California. What? No, that was Houston. That was Houston. A lot of cash. Can you hear me? Mic check. Can you hear me?
Damn.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro. It's
we having technical
difficulties.
Mic check.
Yeah, we see what's going on though. It ain't like, that ain't stopping shit, bro.
What's going on? My shit
okay. Now you moving. See, I knew that's all it took. I knew that's all it took. We had to call the issue. We had to call the issue out sometime. And then you recognize what it is. This is all God body.
Yeah. Just my bad to go in and go out. Can't do nothing about the streaming sites. Unfortunately, they mess up. Can you hear
Oh,
me now?
it's my
Can you hear
connection.
me now? Can you hear me now?
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out and come back in, bro. Hold it down.
Bet.
Hold on. I'm gonna come back in. Come back in.
But like I said, the whole motherfucking narrative being portrayed are these rappers being sacrificed. My opinion, absolutely. Sometimes they're doing stuff to get themselves in situations where, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Mic check.
you good.
Yeah, like I was
Yeah.
saying, sometimes the rappers do. Sometimes shit is situational. You know what I mean? It could be flousing. They be fooled. These is kids. They on their little drugs. They on their little alcohol. Drinking, pit, whatever the fuck they doing. Most of the time, that's not the case all the time. But America's at a state of addiction. If they ain't on some goddamn weed, motherfuckers is on opioids and telling me stop smoking. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you
Real
need to
talk.
smoke. You need to smoke you some weed. You need to put that shit down, bro. You hear me? Cause for real. But like I said, man, they're definitely creating situations where the rappers can be targeted and assassinated and potentially killed. And
Yeah.
they're getting diplomatic immunity. Hey, these ain't their kids out there getting killed. These are our kids, or our kids, or just our kids, only my kids. My
Yeah.
kids. I don't have any kids, but only my kids matter. Your kids who you have don't matter because they're not my kids. Is that how we think? Because like I say, I see our children being targeted and assassinated. Just like the situation the brother gave into the store. He walking in here, that y'all trying to sell him some oil. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm being friendly. I'm trying to be friendly. Yeah, we are the
Yeah.
world. Hey, I'm gonna take out some oil. Hey, smell this. This smell good right here. Bitch, first off, if I stole it and you didn't see it, why would I reveal that to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You stupid bitch.
Man.
That's how I'd have been talking to
Yeah.
her. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
But she probably
Yeah.
wouldn't have heard that after so many bitches. I say, my point is
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
you out
Yeah.
of it now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch, you punk ass
Yeah.
bitch. But yeah,
Yeah.
man.
No, my girl even said that. She's like, hey man, you don't even call women bitches like that. She was like, bitch, you what I say? I said, bitch, you bitch, you bitch, you done lost it. I said, bitch, you done lost it. Talk about some I put it in my pocket. I said, bitch, are you sure? I said, make sure you sure, shit.
No.
Hey, cause motherfucker fuck with me. First of all, you don't have to prove.
You should have pulled out your camera, bro. You heard me? This your
Yeah, I
camera.
really should
Shit
have.
like that,
I really
man.
should
Pull
have.
that shit
I really
out,
should
bro.
have.
Man,
Yeah,
that
I
shit
really
go
should have.
viral.
Real
You hear
shit.
me?
Hey, quick.
Bro, pull your motherfucking camera out on that
Quick.
fuck ass
Yeah,
bitch.
nah,
You hear
real
me?
shit.
Never let the
Hell
world
yeah.
see what you're doing, you
Yeah,
dumbass
for real.
bitch.
Yeah. It shit happened so quick. It happened so quick. Now, I don't have time to think about that kind of shit because, yeah, I don't
Sent
get
you out
accused
of
no
it.
shit. Yeah, that shit don't
Sent
happen.
you out of
That shit don't happen for real.
It
Like,
happened
wow, yeah,
today.
what the fuck? Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it
Hey,
happened
I said it's a
today.
retro. It's a
Yeah.
retrograde though. I be look
Like I tell you,
some
the
shit. I be
energy,
some
the
misunderstand.
energy,
Yeah, it's a
it's
retrograde.
an energy thing. You know what I mean? So it's all type of
Yeah,
energy. If you got constructive energy, it's gonna blossom. If you got destructive energy, that's gonna come out. God say most people, it's vibes, vibrations. Just like words have vibrations, it's more about a motherfucking observing and
yeah,
watching and listening. It's body language. You hear me? If you listen to a motherfucker spur lips and say anything, words that mislead you, deceive you, you hear me, retrieve you into a situation where you ain't never thought you'd be. But you froze again. Mic check. Hello. Can you see me? That motherfucker tripping today. But like I said, man, we're just gonna give y'all a little clip of the brothers about rappers getting killed. Because like I said, man, I think they're being targeted, assassinated, along with it being the biggest Holocaust on African Americans known to mankind right now all across the globe. Their fascism is they're exploiting everybody's resources at a rapid demand. I can't see you, bro. Your shit freezing up. That's why, because you way out there where you at. That's it, because you in the y'all seen the house on Dallas. Y'all seen the house on Dallas. That's how his shit look, man. His shit look like he on Dallas. This motherfucker rich right here, man. Oh shit.
LA this, LA that. How would y'all feel if goddamn niggas in Atlanta or niggas in Chicago killed Kendrick Lamar? How would y'all feel? Or a nigga killed the game just because he on Peachtree in a Benz, fuck it, blow the game brains out. Oh, he shouldn't have been in Atlanta. What type of shit that is? That ain't no real shit. And y'all niggas can get mad. It is what it motherfucking is. Y'all dead motherfucking wrong and y'all ain't standing.
Hey, that's true, man. Like I say, man, you got haves and have-nots, man. I suggest if you're going out of town to a state where you don't know where you at and you got $100,000, $50,000 jewels on, that you have your security force with you, man, or you have your guys with you. Because if you're running into people, you might run into 4 or 5 guys. You might be, by yourself. But you know what I'm saying? Most definitely, the definite thing is you're not going to get a fair one. They ain't go because you by yourself. You think motherfuckers got some honor code or, hey man, protect yourself at all times. So.
Then y'all run around here, oh, niggas gotta tap in. This the gang culture. We the lead. But white people jog in motherfucking LA in peace. White people eat in peace. Walk dogs in peace. Call y'all niggas in peace. Do what the
what you got to say about that? Tell me something about it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We still having technical difficulties. Yeah, we can't do shit about that. Sorry though. But yeah.
Hey, yeah, run that back. Run that back right there.
Nah, he just what you say.
White people jog in motherfucking LA in peace. White people eat in peace. Walk dogs in peace. Call y'all niggas in peace. Do what the fuck they want to do in peace.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it.
So
hey, nah. Yeah, with that being said, bro, I had to go back again to this Jeffrey Dahmer movie, bro. It's gruesome. But it basically showed, this dude went in a lower class neighborhood where even the police, all right, so I'm just gonna, for people who ain't seen it, I ain't gonna give y'all too much. But I'm gonna say one part of the movie because it's disturbing. And it's disturbing because I got accused after I watched it. There has to be some type of spiritual thing too. So I'm not, it could be for everybody. I wouldn't tell everybody to go look at it. Because I don't know. I've heard you different stuff. But at the end of the day, there's a part of this movie where a 14-year-old boy, he talks to him at a store. He gets the 14-year-old boy to come back to his house. He tell him he'll give him $100 to take pictures. He drugged the 14-year-old boy. He put something in his drink, some shit that he learned to do in the army, a medicine he learned to crush pills and put it in people's stuff, and it knocks him out. So he does it to the 14-year-old boy. The little 14-year-old boy, he leave and go to the store. He wake up, he drugged, he can't talk or nothing. He run down the hallway butt naked, and some black ladies find him, and they sit him down and put a blanket around him and call the police. The police, he walked back up, and the police asked him, do he know him? He said, yeah, that's my boyfriend, that's my lover. He know he drugged and he can't really talk, so he tell him that's his lover, his gay lover. So the police, the black lady like, hey man, ask him for ID. That's a little boy, cause he tell him the boy 19. End of the day, police walk the little boy, 14-year-old boy, back to his apartment with him. He drilled holes in his head and put acid in his head, and drill holes in his head, bro. Like, if I can get accused of taking a roll-on cologne, how does this man get away with killing 17 people? And y'all walk a 14-year-old boy back to his apartment. And bro, these police officers, guess what they end up after he got arrested and all that, guess what happened to them?
What?
They got promoted. They got promoted. You talking about y'all gave people life away. Yeah, bro. So this eye that we see on the rapper, that's why I say there has to be a greater meaning behind it. There's a greater intelligence that we don't know about ourselves, or something that we just not tapped into. It's something that somebody else knows about you that you don't know about yourself. You know, about Michael Jackson. That's one person that I definitely would look across and say that was a sacrifice. If I never seen one happen, that's one where you can probably pretty much put on the thing and say that whole situation is odd.
Tupac,
yeah. Tupac is a lot of questions around it though, because you have people from our community saying Tupac was playing gangster with the wrong person. A lot of people are co-signing it who know the situation, but
when
with
you
Tupac,
hear gang violence,
we still never seen nobody.
Black on black crime, black on black crime,
yeah,
black on black crime,
yeah.
Black on black. You're already programmed to believe that. You hear me? Like you said, what you say? I'm not no leader. She said, what? She said, son, you motherfucker, what you say? That's the vice president of the United States talking about you.
Yeah.
Target. I ain't no shit. So back to why they're being sacrificed and followed in the first place, because of the influence of the music.
Yeah, what Hillary say men was? Serial predators? Damn, what did she call yeah, bro, she called us something crazy when her and Bill signed that 3 strikes law in the effect for real, bro. It's crazy when you look at it, bro. Like when you really do pay attention to it, any person has to know. Like okay. So this is the whole thing. We not rats, but if you set a rat trap with a rat and you put cheese in that rat trap, it might kill 2 rats. But that next rat, you're going to have to put peanut butter or something down. It ain't going to fall for the cheese no more. So at the end of the day, we have to start seeing these traps, actually talk about the problem so we know how to avoid the trap. You know what I'm saying? Like we get to a combination where we can build and heal, do everything that we thought about from day one, from the groundwork, and really administrate that, because we see the problem. Like it don't take a genius to see the problem. But however, it does take work to actually live out that solution. That's a whole different ball game. Like a whole different ball game. Like we know the problem, we diagnose the problem, but the moment somebody challenges the problem, we like, damn, we realize we don't know. Everything we think we know, we realize like we don't know. But that's at a good point when you say I don't know. Yeah.
I think we challenge the problem on the level of that programming. Black on black crime, black on black crime, black on black crime, black on black crime. We don't challenge the indoctrination or the systems that always systems in my literature or content systems. This is how you control people, with indoctrinations, programming, and systems and management. You control people. You rule nations, communities, towns, cities, even households with this shit. You hear me? Like I say, the primary source of us, I don't know, man. They just keeping that narrative in front of us. So anytime it's black on black crime, is that the case all the time? You know, we always talk about, because we got a lot of shit we got to fix in our community. You hear me? Like we say, we know the problems. We know the problems. Like I'm gonna say, we know it. Talking about it, that's how like there we talk about a lot of stuff without any solutions, because we can't actually provide, from my insight or opinion, we can't actually provide jobs and income for people. You hear me? Like the youngsters or even our community. You know what I mean? Like I said, how can we address grievances to our bosses, masters, whatever you want to call them? You know what I mean? And currently we go. So, like I said, we need, my personal opinion, we need to get off of the rappers and get on these motherfucking labels as for putting these youngsters in these situations to get killed and profiting off of the motherfucking death. profiting off the death.
So what do we do? Because from what I'm hearing, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a pyramid scheme. It's just to a different level than where we look at it. So if we get at the labels, what do we do if the politicians know what the labels do, but corporations can pay the politicians so the corporations can really do whatever they want to do? And then you got the royal families just over the politicians, the corporations, they over all of the things, but it's like a blind network because you can't really see who they are and who doing what and who got what.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you know, yeah.
The
KKK
so mass in America.
Oh my gosh!
The deception.
Come on. So when there's so much deception, by the time you finish, because the majority of us is gonna think if we get the money, if all the rich people work together, black people's problems will be over with tomorrow. I mean, it is true. If every person with money band together, with 13% of the population, never gonna happen because it's too many people that's gonna tell you, man, you don't know how money works. Somebody, the powers that be, will stop your motherfucking money if, bruh. Suge Knight, Jay Prince, Irv Gotti. These cats was gonna come with their own label. Nigga, the feds hit them 2 days. 2 days later. 2 days later, they had a meeting to start their own label. They all got hit 2 days later. Come on, bro. Like it's power. Music. Like it's power.
That's
in
where
this.
we
You
do
know what
have
I'm saying?
the power. It's the music. We the motherfuckers.
That is.
So
but
at the same time, they're controlling the narrative.
Man. And you're gonna do what
why
pay.
We gotta get attacking the programmers.
Yeah. But you have to man, if somebody has been studying you and you ain't never studied now, you about to box somebody who been studying you for 100 years. Before you was even born, they were studying you. Now you born, how do you really combat it? Like we got to connect with the elders. See, this is why we got to bridge the gap with the elders and the young people. It's why it's so important, because bridging that gap, you have this whole new energy that's fearless. They fearless. They're a whole different type of way, but it's an army at war with each other. Like your generals, your sergeants, they smoking each other. You know what I'm saying? And then bragging about it after they do it. You know, it's a different type of savage. So if the generation that has been through it, I'm not talking about the ones that got comfortable. If you got comfortable and you gave up on the young people, you got comfortable with a job. I'm not saying that you just got comfortable with a job and you stopped developing your mind, you stopped growing. But if you have gotten older and you seen how everything happened with these young people and you don't have nothing to give them, you don't see how they got to where they at, then you a fucked up individual yourself. Because I'll be the first motherfucker to admit that I should know better. I shouldn't be comfortable. I should be in the same rut they is. I see what's here for them in this world. It look like it's nothing. So they don't care. And it's a reason why they don't care. So I'm not talking to the motherfuckers, but if you older and you generally care, you really care for that next generation, then we need to bridge that gap, because there's a lot of information, especially y'all shamans and teachers. These are the people even we want y'all reaching out to on the 420 Club, like, because we open. Y'all reach out and y'all need to be on here. Like, we need some of the elders with information that is ready to share and network. Now, I do believe I'm one of the ancestors. Dirty Mac right there, Pharaoh Otten, man, he is one of the ancestors for real. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, bruh be knowing so much that he don't even quite know what he tapping into all the way yet. Like, I don't even be knowing what I'm tapping into all the way yet. We're going to continue to grow, but that's why it's going to be so powerful what we're bringing here, because there are many people that people have said Christ, we always brought up Christian. They say Christ was sacrificed. They say that this man put himself on the cross, got nails, drugs, hammered in his hands and feet, and he was on the cross and beat to death along with 12 other people. and they say he was sacrificed. Like he gave his life for everyone's sins. You know what I'm saying? This is the story. So now this is why we have to get into the point of using our common sense, because now we have seen several people die we see people jump out on young Dolph getting cookies. And we talking about it's a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So what's more important? These people life that really creates the money, like LeBron James creates the crowd. If you just pull the money out and just sit it there, it don't do nothing. The money has no power, zero power. You are the show. You know what I'm saying? You make the show. It's time to take our power back. Like, we didn't gave it out too long. We didn't gave our power away. But in the midst of giving it away, we have to learn how to retain it. Like, all men out there, all men. There are so many problems between you and the woman because you have given your power away. You have given your power away. The woman don't respect the man. He too horny. He too fragile. He'll be in the wrong place at the wrong time and be taken away from his family. He didn't put it, you know what I'm saying? It's like the man is not the man's man no more.
In his pants. Can't keep his
you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. It'll put him in a bad situation. No self-control.
Yeah.
God body. So
I can
yeah. So shit. End of the day, that's where he at. Like, the women gonna respect the men, or the women gonna become the women kings again. You know, shit. A lot of the men want to be queens. Like shit. So hey man, like the woman can hey shit.
Man, I did watch the movie.
Real. Yeah, real shit.
It was kind of like a lot of homosexual shit in there. She had got raped in the movie, and then her daughter had ended up being the orphan of the guy who raped her. You know what I mean? If I said that wrong, if y'all can understand that, but I'm sure you probably. But
all right, so how you saying that? Okay.
She had a kid.
Gotcha.
The dude who raped her, she had a kid. Then her kid came back to her down there a certain amount of years later. And to the whole army which were captives, they were captains themselves, escaped slavery and formed an army against. And did it, man? She said one time, I said, God damn, the bitch said, a man can't be behind these walls unless he's a eunuch. You know what a eunuch is, right? You know, motherfucker got his shit chopped off. And just the sickness of that. You hear me? That's been passing that shit down in the you hear me? And then you seeing what's going on, this historical, all this ritualistic shit we doing, performing, that we have no idea that we don't even question it. You hear me?
Yeah.
If a motherfucker say, hey, you come in the house at 5, 6 in the morning, baby, hey, man, where the fuck you been? You hear me? You know what I mean? It ain't no, you don't question me. You hear me? Just believe what I say. They not going for that shit. You hear me? So it's just like the religion shit. You could keep digging until you check all the sources, do your information, check your research, do your research.
Yeah.
If you're taught not to question something, that means you're just following suit. You're not really reading. How many people that know that say claim they're devout Christians who haven't even read the Bible, or vice versa with the Quran? You hear me? You're a devout Muslim, but you ain't even read the Quran. It's one book. It's one book. People they kill me with the religious shit. You know, I'm so. Have you read this, motherfucker? This is
Dirty Mac. So what good?
Yeah.
So what good? Just like when you go to school, what good would that do if a teacher tell you to come back and read a story, and then y'all gonna talk about what the story said? What good do that do you to go to the preacher and have him talk about the story that you ain't never read? I mean, yeah, bro, if you're not studying, like, how many people out there are stuck with the belief that you can truly learn from just one tool, like all these tools in the world, but you telling me you can learn everything you need to know, and one tool is the only thing you're depending on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the only one thing because the majority of people, you only doing it because that's all you know. You say I was raised. That's how I was raised. or that's what I'm gonna believe that because that's all I
I whoop
know.
my
That's
kids' ass.
man.
I got my ass whooped,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna whoop my
There we
kids'
go.
ass.
Yeah. That's
Justifying.
it. Yeah, that's the justification. You
And
know,
what would
regardless
Jesus
of what.
do?
Yeah.
What would
There we
Jesus
go.
do? Jesus
There
would
we go. What
stand
would
there.
Jesus do?
No, this is from a different perception. Jesus would stand there and
Yeah.
get sacrificed.
Yeah.
So what if they wrote this story with the intentions of controlling us and keeping us submissive to this image? Yeah, I walk like Jesus.
Man.
Jesus got hung up on the cross and crucified.
Man.
Is that walking like
Come on.
Jesus?
Huh.
You know, so it's imperative that we start learning about our story. It's been hidden, it's been erased. It's the same story, but they put their names on there. You hear me? It's the same story. Tap into your meditation, your mind. You can heal yourself in your mind. You can correct rhythmic breathing. The God is in your mind. It's not in the book. You hear me? That's my opinion though, but I don't know shit. I'm not
Man, boy,
religious.
God body. Hey, shit, you better quit underestimating. That boy better quit underestimating himself. He look like a real life bronze gold ninja turtle for real. Shit,
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
got
I'm
dirty
like, I used to think I'm Donatello. Shit. I be doing flips and spin.
Hey, swear a minute.
Hey, the little
Hey, real
kids,
shit.
the little
Hey,
kids
for
watching
real.
some other shit
Yeah.
now. They into
Yeah.
anime. You hear me? I was
Damn.
hearing what is
Man.
this shit? MMA. And I'm like, they this your head explode. I'm like, man, this shit is all this is like Jeffrey Dahmer, Jason. Hey, what's that movie? Hey, man, what's that movie? What's that movie we wanted to go see? Hey, it's some scary demon shit. I want to see Jeffrey Dahmer. You know, we like that. We like looking at that type of shit in America. As I keep making reference to why are we sacrificing our rapper? You know, because the rappers is the African American youth. Let's classify who we're sacrificing, who we're targeting. We are targeting our children.
Real talk.
So with that being said, man, goddamn, if all we gonna do is hold our head down and act like we can't see what the fuck is going on out here, you hear me? Oh, I didn't see that. It's some real live pimping shit going on. You better not see a guy. You better not tell me what his face look like. You hear me? We just walking down with our heads down, not seeing, but they showing you on TV. Another rapper killed. Another youth killed. They showing, they keeping this narrative in front of you.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Psychological.
It's
psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. You keep
That's
that plan in a person's head. Yeah, we magnets. We magnets. So if you keep that circling in somebody's head and those images keep rolling, then they're gonna track one way or another. They're gonna track exactly what they keep envisioning, bro. And it's like we gotta change the image. We gotta change what it looks like. We gotta make it look like it's healthy to have healthy families, with people not arguing, where everybody not always mad. We have to develop our own sense of survival and communication. Like everything got to be changed.
Hey,
everything
you know how
you
used to say? You used to
What's
say,
that?
"Nah, this is music. This is rap privation. They're talking about real stories." Jeffrey Dahmer, this is a real person. Yeah. This is a real story. You hear me? So my question to Black America is, how can you watch that, but you can't stand to listen to this? This is the disconnect between the parents and the children because of this fucking title shit. We being consumed by titles. I'm God over you. I created you. I'm your parent. You're supposed to be submissive to me. You hear me? And when does the title, we aren't listening to our kids? What Will Smith said, man, parents just don't understand. You hear me?
Yeah.
They just don't understand. So listen to your kids' cries, man. They out here in these streets. We out here pay rents. We going to work. We paying bills. They're out here in these streets. They not staying in the house. They young. We went to the fur lab. What was it on? Shit, Sunday. That Walker tore our ass. We walk around the motherfucking fur. Goddamn shit. Hey, these kids is out here.
Real talk. Real talk.
In closing,
man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight. Once again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. K Key, 420 Kids. We in the building. Forever Free TV 3. You know, like, share, subscribe. Another showdown, Dirty Mac.
Hey, peace, guys and God.